Well, Chief Kevin Davis said that and a little bit more about the background of the officers and the person who was shot and killed. But as of now, we still don't know a ton of details about what led up to the shooting. What we do know is that a group of officers were called because of a reported theft here at the Tysons Corner Center. And when they arrived and they saw the man they believed was the suspect in that theft, they chased after him outside of the mall area. Now, this man started running away toward a wooded area near the sort of the exterior of the mall property line. The man then, police say, ran into the woods, and something happened where both of the officers, one in uniform, one in street clothes, opened fire. They shot this man. We don't know how many times, but we do know he was shot, brought to the hospital, and that's where he died. Now, as far as what prompted the shooting, we still don't know. The one officer who was in uniform was wearing a body camera, so police will review that, and within 30 days they will make that available to the public. But importantly, Chief Davis did not say the man was armed. There was no indication he was, though they're still waiting to determine that, waiting for the sun to come up and explore that crime scene. Here's what he said about this being still an active scene.
I want to be really careful when I describe what the suspect may have been or may not have been in his possession at the time our police officers discharged their firearms. He was about 20, 30 yards into a pretty thick wooded patch. So that's why we're holding that scene, because we want to make sure that if anything was discarded, that we have an opportunity to identify it and recover it.
So that's why Chief Davis was not willing to say definitively the man was unarmed, but no, that's a big question we're still waiting on. We do know the officers were veteran officers. We don't know much about them beyond that. And as far as the man shot and killed, we know he was an adult man. Again, as you described, well known to law enforcement with a violent criminal past, but we don't know who he is or where he lived. In the coming hours and days, I'm sure we'll learn more. We'll stay on this story, keeping you updated.